Okay, Buff Nation, what is going on? Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. We're almost ready here to watch the Buffs take on Texas Tech, and I am joined here by my good friend Colin Moore of Life and Football. We're going to break down everything you need to know, what we're looking for coming into this matchup, a really exciting one. So y'all join the conversation. Love reading your comments here in the chat. Smash that like and subscribe. We're on our way to 10,000 now, which is crazy. Colin, thanks so much for your time, man. How are things going all the way out in Florida tonight, man?
Good, man. Good. Look, that the time went back for us. Excuse me. So it give us more sunlight. Yeah, I think it went back. But we good. We good, man. It ain't cold in Florida, so I'm gravy. I know it's snowing in Colorado. I'm glad it ain't snowing here.
Hey, yeah, I don't miss the first snow of the year. Never do. So it's a little bit different now. But man, I gotta say, I feels like forever since the Buffs played football. I'm glad we're gonna get back to it here at a normal kickoff time. Think
Yeah.
what 4 p.m. Eastern, something like that. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, that's perfect for me.
Yes. What are your initial thoughts and feelings on the Buffs coming into this matchup, the last third of the season, man? How are you feeling?
Real good. But what threw me off today was Adam said that he was stuck in Colorado and won't leave till tomorrow. So does that mean the Buffs in a weird situation? Is this gonna mess up their mojo?
That's a great question. My first thought would be probably Adam would be taking a flight like Southwest out to Lubbock from DIA or something like that, because you can fly pretty cheap to Lubbock.
Right.
So I'd imagine there's flights and cancellations from the commercial perspective. My hope would be that the Buffs, they're flying charter or whatever, so they'll get the tarmac or whatever ready for them to take off. I guess you can assume that they would leave tomorrow, right? Not a huge time change, so hopefully they're ready to go by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
No doubt about it. I want to give a shout out to Lamar here, saying as long as Shedeur plays sound, yeah, we can totally win this game. Shout out to Reverend BJ Nelson for the cup of coffee, the $2 super chat. It says, "What's up, David and Colin?"
And
I love it. But let's get into some different talking points now, man. I gotta know your thoughts before we dive in and get to our keys to the game. Did you have any specific thoughts just in general or with the Buffs? With the college football playoff rankings here that dropped on Tuesday night, what do you think of those? The Big 12 schools, where they lie, and Colorado's path to getting in?
None of it even made me mad. None of it. Because all my focus was on win out and hope that Iowa State catch one more L or BYU catch two. So that rankings don't even matter to me. Because if we get either one of them scenarios to happen, along with us winning out, so BYU lose twice and we went out, perfect. Iowa State lose one more and we went out, perfect. Then we automatic in the Big 12 championship. So, man, the rankings don't mean nothing to me. We good. The only way I guess it would mean something to me if we had, well, they said if we went out and Iowa State went out, we need Texas to be above. Texas Tech to be above K-State. So I was like, that's too much to be worried about. Kansas handle business this weekend, and we could chill because Kansas is not a 2-6 team. They are not. Maybe they should have only truly lost one game. Maybe they shouldn't have lost none. Kansas like that. They just record don't show it. Kansas is like that. When I look at everybody on the schedule, K-State, not K-State, Kansas is the only one I'm like, ooh, they might. I don't know what they're gonna do. Because I still know it's really on their offense. And that's with anybody we play, it's mainly gonna be on their offense. So them college football rankings don't matter to me at all. Iowa State lose one more in this weekend, and we win, and then we win, and we win, and we win. Bam, we good.
We take care of business. You're absolutely right, and I mean, I didn't expect who was it? Iowa State to lose last week, Kansas State to lose last week. So I mean, anything can happen over this last month in this conference. And you're totally right about Kansas. Do not sleep on Kansas, man. They've had the lead in the majority of their games there in the second half, going into the fourth quarter. And for some reason, they just seem to be fumbling away these leads. Maybe they can get it right here against some of these opponents, as long as it's not the Buffs here on my birthday. I think they play on my birthday against the Buffs. So Kansas.
Oh, your birthday on the 23rd?
Yeah.
Happy birthday in advance.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's exciting now. You probably heard about this, Colin. I got to get your thoughts on this. We got some injuries going on the defensive line right now. And what do we see this week? What did we see a little bit of last week, man? We saw Tyler Brown getting in some reps at defensive tackle. I got to know your reaction, your thoughts on that.
I'm good with it because most O linemen and D linemen probably done played somewhat of both sides throughout high school and might have only switched to locking into one in college. So if he can get out there and do it, bro. If you can get out there and be real good, hey, make your move, do your thing. So I'm good with it either way. You
think he's gonna get reps this game?
I don't know, because you got McNeil out there, you got Chi-Town out there, you got all the guys that we done, Carter, if Carter's still out there. Yes. And you got Barnes. So unless one of them had got hurt.
Well, I think Carter's hurt.
Okay. So we only got three. But then you got TF, he's still there. So I don't know, man. I don't know. So does that mean that Tyler Brown not starting on the O-line no more?
That's what I'm trying to figure out, man, because
I don't know which way you go with that. Is he not starting on the O-line? I know you say he two-way, but which way you really need him for? I know the defense is the key to this game, because our offense is going to do what it do. Our offense is going to do what it do in every game. So the defense really is, when they say defense win championships, I used to be like, I don't know, man. I just see some offenses that do their thing. It's really the defense that's going to have to win all our games, because our offense is going to produce. Can the defense make stops? That's what that thing going to come down to. So if Tyler Brown, if we need him on defense, then yes. But I think they just put him over there because Colts out.
That's so and I think with what we've seen with the guards kind of rotating, it's like, you know, if you have like a snap limit or so, you know, offensive linemen play, you know, 60, 70, 80 snaps total, and we've been rotating those guards a little bit. So we might need Tyler if Cokes is out, you know, especially going up against a running back like Taj Brooks. What are your thoughts on him? What's your key to shutting down this Texas Tech offense? What do we got to do?
Well, they're going to run it, period. They running that ball at least 25 to maybe up to 35 carries. And what I seen is, if they watch the K-State, if they watch the Baylor, if they watch the North Dakota State, they're going to do a lot of motioning and stuff. Motion and bunch, and they're going to do a lot of stuff to misdirection. So we just got to be able to handle that. That's what's coming our way. And they can throw it. And that QB will throw it. He got about 3 wide receivers he throwing to. Coy, one on name Josh, one on name Caleb. Yep. He got 3 wide receivers. He throwing it to one of them 3. And they switch it up. Like one game, they might come out with the first 5 plays or 2 runs and 3 passes mixed in. I don't know how they mixed in. They just mixed in. Then the next game, they might come in with 3 runs, 2 passes. So they switch up how they start the first beginning of the game. But I'm just ready to see. All I know is if we put that pressure on that offensive line that Texas Tech have, and we just bust through there and make plays and disrupt them, this is our game out the gate. I want to stop them on their first 3 drives, whether it's 3 and outs or we score or we take the ball from them. I want to stop them on their first really 3 to 5 drives. And that might take up the first quarter and some change, but I want to stop them on their first 3 drives.
It's going to be important for our defense to get some confidence and hopefully instill some discouragement into that Texas Tech offense. I mean, they're a high scoring. They throw around the football too. Like you said, they got a great running back. I think that he's definitely the best running back that we've seen since DJ Giddens. You know, he gave us some problems. I'm curious, Colin. You know, do you have more confidence in this team coming out of this bye week as opposed to how we came out after the first one against KSU? And you know, and break it down for me.
I automatically do, because how we came out of that first bye week, man, it felt like the season was already wrapped up and done, and we was done for the year, because it seemed like everybody was just out. They were doing their thing. This time, all you heard, you seen Coach Prime them really putting in that work. Now, I seen somewhere that Coach Prime said, well, you really don't change nothing. You just add and you subtract some things. You see what you like, you see what you don't like. Well, everything that they did that week, I know it was going to be total opposite for this week. So, however they wanted to say it, it wasn't going to be what that was. So I know they should come out better. And this is my thing. This Texas Tech, these are the last 4 games of the year. Well, in November. You either gonna come in there and show out and show up and do your thing out the gate, or you fumble the ball and miss your opportunity. This your opportunity for everybody on the squad to ball out, to get to that Big 12. Now, we don't know if we going. We all speaking that we going, but if this what you really want, you got to come out. I know all them boys that everybody that the way they play that coming off that bye, I know they ain't like that. So I wouldn't want to do nothing that was anywhere close to what that bye looked like. And I'm pretty sure that's how everybody felt. So I know everybody was focused and dialed in, because they know that this time, look, this for all the marbles. This for everything you want. What if Iowa State lose tomorrow and you don't come out and play your best game? Now you hurt. You're sick. We had it. Nah, just go handle business. Because we can whoop everybody on the schedule. So it's on us. I think we come out ready.
I think so too, man. I think that when you've brought up in the past here, talking with me about how, you know, when they've had a second opportunity to get things right in a certain situation, you know, like going on the road for the second time, our preparation was much better, and we got off to a fast start, you know, out there in Orlando. You know, I guess we had the CSU, but that's in between. That's different. But we rebounded so much better from Nebraska that way. We've figured out that we can start fast at all different kickoff times of the day, which is great. All that we got we got that out of the way, so we're bowl eligible now. So now I got to feel like the winning habits, we've been winning so much that those habits have to be contagious. I'm curious, you know, again, since you were a player back in your day, you know, what does that feel like once you're able to taste winning consistently? What happens in a locker room, man? What do you see? Yeah.
You expect people to do what they're supposed to do. If you got a running back and you know he's not like that, you expect them to be like that. Your quarterback like that, you expect your quarterback to be like that. Your O-line and D-line, they either like that or they all right. You know, okay, well, that's what you expected. So they got an expectation of everybody. So you got a franchise quarterback. Bruh, who you supposed to lose to? You got a franchise athlete. Who you supposed to be stopped by? you got the secondary playing like they all that in a bag of chips. So who supposed to throw on y'all? All right, D-line, y'all want to go to the NFL. Linebackers want to go to the NFL. Show it. So now everybody out there balling. O-line, you want to go to the NFL? Show it. Make Shedeur look even better. Make the running back look even better. So now if everybody's stepping up doing what they're supposed to do, you feeling like, hey, we got some. So I'm pretty sure right now they feeling like they got some. They know every situation they going into. We the show for everybody. Everybody want to see us get blown out the water. So we are the show. But now we actually got something we playing for. Like instead of at the beginning of the year, you hoping that y'all good, but you don't really know. Now you know you good. So now it's like, well, you might already knew it, but it's like you got to show it. So now we're showing that we good. We 6-2. Okay. We could have been 7-1. Okay, bam. So we know we good. Now finish out and prove that you deserve, or it ain't gonna go the way you want. So you need the 10 wins. So you need to come out there, first drive, go down, score. Defense, shut them down, or take the ball away. Second drive, offense, go down and score. Same thing with the defense, and same thing with the offense, and same thing with the defense. Yeah, they know it. They know it. Now it's just go prove it. So who don't want to go out there and block and break the hole open and the running back fly through there? Are they blocking very well? And Shedeur just throwing that thing everywhere. And now you just feeling good marching down the field. So on defense, you shutting everything down. So they know they like that. Now just prove it. Prove it the rest of these games. Prove it every single day of practice. Prove it every drive. Prove it every play.
Yes. And kind of building off of that, coming into the season, it's like, okay, Shedeur and Travis, they're going to be top picks in the NFL draft. Like, we know what they're going to be, right? But I think now, as the team is continuing to win, and I mean, to have a double-digit win season still in the cards right now in November, that should be really motivating for a lot of our upperclassmen, because if this team can reach that level, I think a lot of them have better odds, like you've talked about before on here, of getting invited to a Senior Bowl or an East-West Shrine Bowl, or having a little bit more attention put on you when it comes to having NFL attention or getting a combine invite, as opposed to not. Like, there's a lot riding for a lot of players over the next 4 games. And if, again, like you said, they're able to lock in and, truly play their best football for this last month, I think you're just going to see a lot of Buffs players outside of even, Travis and Shedeur benefit from that. And of course, I think the Heisman odds and all that go up too, which is a lot of fun. But like you said, man, there's a lot to play for, not only for our top players, but for a lot of our main contributors. Like, this could open up greater opportunity for them moving forward.
It definitely does, because if we went out, you're looking at Travis Hunter playing well with Iowa State losing, or BYU losing twice. You're looking at Travis Hunter getting to play one more time, because Cam gonna be out there playing one more time, and that same day or the day before, Boise State Ashton Jeanty gonna be out there playing. So you had the top 3 that everybody looking at, and then you can say Shedeur as well. But really, them 3 is where everybody pushing it to go. So you got those 3 there playing that game versus only having 2 of them. So Travis Hunter really need to be there, because you could say they ain't gonna look at that, but you get say Trap ain't out there, and you got Cam Ward, wham, boom, he's spinning around, throwing it on his leg. Man, you already know what they're gonna say. Wow, that game right there was so amazing. Bam, there you go with Ashton Jeanty run for 400 yards. Wow, we never seen that before. So that'll change. So you need Trap out there balling. That'll even the playing field right there. So we need them out there. Like, Shedeur, you the Heisman quarterback. Heisman this thing, brother. You feel your name should be out there. Heisman this thing. You finna be a first round pick. You finna be a franchise quarterback. franchise this thing for us and let's get us there. So that's what I'm looking at right now.
Man, wonderfully said. I don't know if you saw this. I thought it was pretty funny. I did a little stream on this earlier when I read this news that, of course, Lubbock is getting Big Noon Kickoff to come in there. That's great. That's great. Just like Orlando and UCF did. But I think it's funny, man. They're making this the showcase, bringing in 60+ recruits for this game. It just seems schools want to deny it, man, but it just seems like we are the Super Bowl every weekend when we roll into town. Did you have any reaction to hearing that Texas Tech might be falling into the same trap that UCF and Arizona did?
I automatically went to thinking about the coach, because everybody talking about how Coach him and Coach Prime relationship so on point. But I know behind closed doors what he telling them boys. Hey, players. Everybody's coming for us. I don't care that Colorado is saying that all these recruits are coming for them. They're not coming for them. They're coming for us. They're coming to us to watch us kick their teeth out. They got Hollywood Prime. They got Hollywood Shedeur. And they got Hollywood Travis. We're going to take those Hollywood players from Boulder and show them how Texas Tech boys play. We're a blue-collar team. Yeah, we're coming to kick their tail right at the crib. Everything in the Big 12 run through Lubbock. And if they want to make it to the chip, they got to get out of here. Watch we tear them up. That recruits, come on down. Yeah, I know East Texas, y'all coming for us. Houston boys, y'all coming for us. Fort Worth boys, y'all coming for us. Yeah. Watch us come and kick their teeth in. Yeah, you watch it live in action. That's what he's telling them. That is what he's telling them. That's what he's telling them. And that's how he reflected that thing. But when he get out there in the media, he going to say, yes, we have been playing a great ball here at Texas Tech. And, we got a great offense system going. We do the best with what we have. And we are came to play every year. And this year right here, everybody knows that we are building something special. So they're coming out. That's why it's sold out. And yes, you got a first-round quarterback and a first-round athlete in Travis Hunter. They're coming to see them as well. That's what football is about. They can't just come see us. It's not a scrimmage, is it? It's not a spring game. It's a game for two teams. Yeah, that's what the Big 12 is. Big 12, you're playing big-time games every week. This is just another big-time game. See, that's how he going to play it. That's how he going to play it. It don't look like Colorado bringing the show. But he told the boys behind the scene, Colorado think this for them. And they out there dancing and stuff, dancing and fishing and all that. We're going to come and we're going to beat the brakes off of them. That's what he's saying. But they ain't going to put that out. Now, if somebody had that cell phone and put that mess out, it'll go viral because they'll be like, wow, he said that? He said that? Yeah, but they ain't going to do that.
Nah. He won't be. Coach McGuire will not be inviting the cameras in the locker room like Dan Lanning did. That is not happening. But I would love to have a rat there in the locker room putting that stuff out on Twitter. I'm not lying, but I think you're right, Colin. Man, these guys, they're going to be pumped up. They're going to be like, they're going to try to come out there and embarrass us for the show, that they're putting on at home. But
yeah,
I mean, we've seen. This team has been up to the challenge, and they've been they're almost pros right now at spoiling people's parties at home right now.
I surely want that to continue.
Oh yeah, I mean no doubt about it. I want to get to this question here really quick. Gennaro saying, did you know that Jonte Cook had JSU in his top 5 coming out of high school? He's a second year wide receiver for Texas from, I think he's from DeSoto, but he is, it's been announced that he's going to enter the portal. So he's no longer with the team. Maybe, that's somebody that we look at. I mean, thoughts on that right now, Colin?
Well, if he coming from Texas, you're going to feel that he good. If he coming from a Georgia or Clemson or, your top name teams with the top coach, you're going to feel that they good. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure they're gonna kick the tires on it. Like with us, where we sitting at now, who not gonna want to come? So now it's just like, yeah, finish out strong because you got a lot riding on it. So I think we're going to get the best of the best. I think this year we really could get the best of the top recruits coming out. I just really believe this year we can. Because now, okay, the first year we had to just take everything to build a squad. Then this year we added pieces to make it solid. Now this year I think we take it and just take it to a whole nother level. That's what I want to happen.
I mean, just hypothetically thinking about it, the direction where we're going right now is, this is still a building year for us.
Yeah.
And we could still win the conference in a building year. Like, that's insane. That's insane. Okay, I got to ask you this, Colin. Is there any team in particular that if we do make it to that Big 12 championship game that you'd want us to play? Do you have anybody that you'd want to see us go up against for that title?
I would rather BYU, well, say Iowa State lose now and get a loss out the way this weekend. Then I'm good with BYU being there. And then we play them, they undefeated, and they there. And we pop, then we get it to them. And we make it into the top 12. And then you also have it where that, let me see who that is. BYU can still make it in the top 12 as well. Because if they don't get kicked out too far, they could make it. So we have two teams in the top 12 representing us in the Big 12. I would like that. But it don't matter who we play. Just let me get off in there. Now I know who spoiler alerts is. Kansas, they playing ball. Houston, they playing ball. Arizona State, they playing ball. So them three teams playing ball. And K-State still playing ball. So those four teams are the teams that you just gotta like, well, they spoiling stuff. Now Kansas can't get in, and I don't even think Houston can get in. But Arizona State and K-State, depending on how everything, the cookie crumbling. I ain't talking about crumble cookie, how everything go. It's you never know who get off in there.
I'll go with heart of sports on this one. I think, it would just be poetic if we would get the opportunity to go up against K-State again in the title game, avenge that loss. I mean, that we just had, right there at the end of the game, we had that lead. We need BYU and Iowa State to start taking some losses for sure to put us in that position. But I mean, like you said, we got a lot of teams in this conference right now that are playing spoiler, and I think it's going to be fun to watch every weekend for this next month to see.
It is, man. Especially if Iowa State lose this weekend. Oh my goodness, because I'm so ready to see Iowa State take this loss. Golly, I want it this weekend. I don't want it so bad they don't get it. And I'm feeling a certain kind of way, so I'm gonna just relax and just live my life. But boy, I want them to have one.
Now I gotta ask you this. This is looking ahead a little bit, but any chance they'll be playing? If they're playing the Big 12 championship game, they're going to be there in Jerry World in Arlington. Any chance you might be thinking about getting out there? I might have to make the drive.
Bro, I looked at the tickets Monday, I think.
Okay.
I should have bought it Monday. I should have bought the ticket Monday. But I just don't know how it's going to turn out, so I'm waiting. But I should have bought the ticket Monday. That's how cheap it was.
Oh, man. Well, I need to look at I don't think the round trip from SA is that expensive.
Yours probably easy. Yours probably easy.
Yeah, and I could do the whole Frontier thing or whatever where I'm just traveling with my backpack. Was
super cheap. I'm like, man, I want that.
Yeah. But
matter of fact, the last few seconds, if we win out, like we're on the last seconds of the Oklahoma State game, and Iowa State has already lost the second loss, or BYU done took two losses. Once that second clear off that clock, I know it's a win. I'm hitting that thing right then and there. I'm buying the ticket ASAP. But I should have just buy it anyways, man. I might just buy it anyways. And then just ride out there, just be out there, just to be out there. So, man.
I think it could be a lot of fun, man. And I got to ask you about this. I mean, Dak may be out for the season. Do you think it's possible that Shedeur might truly end up falling in the footsteps of his father on the way to Dallas right now? What do you think about his landing options in the NFL right now?
Well, you got the Nike billionaire, the founder, one of the co-founders of it, said he wanted to see Oregon make it to the chip and win the chip before he leave Earth. Well, pretty sure Jerry Jones want to do something before he leaves. So if he could get Shedeur and maybe even get the ball rolling, that he might pick up Coach Prime, he'll love all that. He would love all that. So I would hope that he will. I would hope that he would do that. I would hope that he would do that.
Oh man, it would be cinema, no doubt about it. Colin, we'll wrap this up here in just a minute. Again, thank you so much for time this evening. It's looking like Coach Barry's keeping us up to date with some of the injuries. Deion Hayes, I think we saw on Twitter that he got a shoulder maybe operated on or something like that.
Yeah.
Ryan Buell, Torian Carter. So some of these guys, again, they might play. Some of these guys are just a little banged up. So I mean, we'll have to see. But any last predictions, man, for this Colorado Texas Tech game? I got the Buffs winning by 10.
If Rob Livingston defense come to play and the defensive players come to play and all the defensive staff come to play, and we handle business, we shut them down the first 3 to 5 drives, or take the ball first 3 to 5 drives, oh, this is our game. That's mainly what I'm looking for. Us to take over the game like within the first 3 to 5 drives. And that's with the offense going to score on their first 3 to 5 drives as well. When we do that, that's where we at. That's how I'm looking at all the games from now on.
Yeah.
What do we do in these first 3 to 5 drives? We take over route.
It was nice with Arizona, man. I felt like we were done, dude, at the half. I mean, they sat Travis down, bro, for the second half. Let's do that. Let's get off to a hot start. Let's take advantage of anything that breaks our way. Any Buff luck we can get in that first half to help swing momentum in our way. Like, let's capitalize on it, and let's continue to put ourselves one step closer to reaching this conference title game. Colin and Bob, thank you for joining tonight. This was awesome. Got a special guest, Bob, on the show as well. But let the people know what you got coming up this weekend. What can they look forward to seeing from the Life and Football channel?
Well, November the 19th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm teaching my class because I teach it once a month. I teach the class on, just teaching everybody how to get out here and use this social media world where it can bless your bank account. Because everybody want their bank account blessed. Well, get out here and do the work. This way, you don't have to have a second job. You can be doing what you want to do with what you love and making way more than what a second job can give you and making way more than what your current job can give you. So get out here. Take the information I'm giving you the blueprint, and you put your gifts and talents with it. If it's cooking, it's singing, or whatever it may be, it might be Pokemon. Put it out there. It might be shining ties. Put it out there. It might be arts and craft. Put it out there. When you put your gifts and talents out there to the world, you open yourself up to a whole new place you ain't never dreamed of. Like, I ain't never dreamed of. I didn't know that in 2023 I was gonna meet David. I did not know that. You didn't know you was gonna meet me. I didn't know I was gonna meet you. Everybody in the chat, they didn't know they was gonna meet me or you, but we here now, and it's only gonna keep growing. So I'm giving them, because I done seen people where they be stressed out about how they gonna pay the lights or the water or the car bill or the car done broke, or you want to buy your kids this, or your parents dad, or yourself this, or your spouse dad, or whoever you're talking to, but your money ain't right. When you use your gifts and talents, that take it to a whole different level where you, like, now that I'm using my gifts and talents, man, my whole life changed. And that's what I want other people to have. So I'm giving them everything that I learned, and they could, if they want to be a part of the class, email me at info@lifeandfootball.com. That's INFO at the word life. You know how to spell that. The word AND, the word football.com. Email me on that and I'll put you in the class. And listen, I only charge $25 to be in the class. And the reason why I got it so cheap, because I know that when you're trying to make a come up, you might not have that much to give away. So 25, man, $25 to get information how to change your life, please sign me up. Because I know the guys that I used to want to listen to and go try to get information from, man, they was charging like $1,000, like $2,000. Like, man, I ain't got $2,000 to give y'all. So I make it very affordable where anybody could get in and then learn information and change your life. Apply it and change your life.
Take advantage of it, y'all. And if anybody's listening and you're thinking about, you've been thinking about it for a while. I thought about it for years, man, before I opened my channel. And I gave myself like a month. Like, I'm just gonna experience. I'm gonna dedicate this to this for a month. My side hustle before YouTube was DoorDash, dude. I would DoorDash. Like, I love DoorDashing. Like, I love driving around. I love picking up the food.
Mine was my second gig. I had picked up a real job at one time, and I was really clocking in maybe from 4 o'clock to 6:30. And then I let that one go. And then my another job was delivering for groceries.
Yeah.
And then I said, man, I'm getting the grocery people rich. I'm making some money, but they winning. They got to be winning because they letting us do it. So they winning. So I'm like, man, I got to do something that's going to make me win. And then I used to tell the people while I was delivering groceries, this when YouTube was just finna start picking up for us. I was like, hey, y'all better get on YouTube. I wasn't telling everybody, y'all better get on YouTube. Y'all better get on. What we're going to do? Bro, whatever you love. That's what I'm doing, what I love. And it's paying me. You better get on here. I say, put it like this. And this is how your words have power. And this is how I feel about Travis Hunter when he said he was going to win the Heisman. He said 2, but he said he know he wanted 1. That's how I feel he going to end up getting it. But I told them guys, I said, y'all, when y'all don't see me no more, that means I'm making enough money off YouTube that I ain't got to do this no more. And they ain't seen me since. They ain't seen me. And I told them that. And I kept telling them, I said, bro, y'all eventually ain't going to see me out here. I'm telling you, you ain't going to see me out here. I guarantee you ain't going to see me no more. Not driving, not taking no groceries no more. Man, that's why I teach everybody this. Because everybody be struggling. But once you start being focused on your craft and what you're good at, man, the sky's the limit. But yeah, that's what it is, man.
Yeah, if you want to feel like you're hardly working, man, take advantage of Colin's class. Like, just experiment, just commit to it for a month and see how it goes. Yeah, that's all I needed to see a little bit of progress and stick with it. And here we are, man, talking for the whatever time here on YouTube. And we're definitely due for a crumble cookies party in Arlington.
What
Lord
you say?
willing, right?
Or find us a new cookie place out there. Well, crumble cookie, you can hire me and Dave for a commercial. Yes.
We need a sponsorship, man. Crumble cookies would be perfect.
They would.
Yeah, they need to get with it. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, want to give a shout out to Coach Barry, keeping us up to date in the live chat with the injury report. Really appreciate it. Best of luck on your bets. For the rest of the season. He's been hitting big. So, guys, really do appreciate it. Go subscribe to Life in Football in the description of my video. Smash the like on the way out. Enjoy the game. I'll be back tomorrow and post-game Saturday. As always, y'all, go Buffs.